and I need to figure something interesting with this because let me see if I can actually do this. Oh, look at this! We are streaming live. I just yeah, something happened. Um, yeah, let's do the peeps. I didn't prepare, unfortunately. I've been so busy, I didn't get a chance to prepare anything. Do you? She. Okay, yeah, yeah. Give me the link. Give me the link. We're gonna be doing not people today, people. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one is going to change, and she's gonna send me the link. How dare you? How dare you? All right, so what I'm gonna do is copy that link, copy and the paste. Oh, look at this gorgeous shot. We were studying some Akira Kurosawa's films. Um, and yeah, this is great. Well, this is so we always do one or two things, everybody. We do what I don't like is that it shows. Yeah, I don't like this because if I zoom in, I'm trying to figure out a way to do this where, like, I need to zoom in to draw, and then and it doesn't show anybody else's drawings. You know what I'm saying? It's FNBS. This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking BS, bro. So the draw jam. Girl, no pressure. Yeah. All right. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna make this smaller because it's annoying me. And then I'm gonna do something like a explosion of draw jam. Welcome to draw jam. Yeah, I just talk. I like talking to myself apparently. So yeah, whenever I'm doing little studies, let's find a more dynamic. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is frame within frame. Oh no! Why does it keep going? Stop it! I want you to stop there. Stop it! Stop! Stop! I say stop! Look at this frame. This is what we call a frame within a frame. And sorry, frame within a frame within a frame. And the cool thing is, anytime that you're doing film studies with that, like, uh, did you want to draw too, or am I blocking you somehow? Sweet deal. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? You- In your native language, and you're oh, do it, do it. I see. He's very good. Yes, yes, yes. He's very good. Very good. You know, the drawing is going to everybody. El film. Sí, sí, sí. Da, da. Okay, da. Da, 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 da. So tell me a bit about your native language, Sonia. Yeah, everybody hates you where you came from. I know. Yes. Da 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 da. I'm coming in double. I need to mute my ass here. I'm just putting links up because let's see if people will come again. Um, let's do some. Let's see. Keep talking so I can type, and then I don't feel like we have dead air. Da da. See, see, see. Akira Kurosawa, that boy. Muy bien, muy bien, muy. See, see, we can go to. Oui, oui, je comprends tout. Ah oui. You make me choke laughing. Let me see. Join us. I'm just talking to myself out loud because I put in the thing on Facebook and LinkedIn, and I'm like, join us. Some people will show it. Hmm. I need to see what Sonya's drawing. Like, because right now I'm like lines, 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 lines. You know, I still do the split, um, the widescreen. I split it. I don't know why. I know that's what I mean. Like I'm so used to drawing that I just end up drawing the widescreen. I'm like, this is not widescreen, you bozo. Yeah, it is quite silly if you ask me. Anyways, yeah, this is. I want to draw next to you though. Let me see. Yoinks, yoinks. I said no. Okay. So the cool thing I love about this, like always, I always still do because I'm such a nerd. I divide my screen. I'm gonna delete the side here, this side because we don't need it. But a good way to do it is always like divide your screen. And why divide your screen? Because then you can measure where everything is. It's a my pen. There you go. My eraser is poo poo. He's so good. And no worry about being super scratchy. Anyways, like you do your rule of thirds. You divide your screen into one, two, three, one, two, three. And that way you can pinpoint where everything is. Like if you actually see my cursor here, I'm actually drawing the lines. And usually that's why like people like let's see here, his head is almost in this third here. And these pinpointing areas right there. See like I can put their heads in first. And then I'm like, and don't worry about being super nice and clean because there's no reason to. Like you want to worry about the silhouette. The silhouette and it doesn't again you don't have to be pretty about it. Be dirty. Be quick and dirty. Because it doesn't matter, really. I don't think so anyways. When you're doing thumbnails, you want to get your idea across as fast as possible, with as little lines as possible. So if we go like this, I mean, I made it a little bit bigger than I needed to because if I'm doing these lines, see how this ends here? It should end there. And then this crosses. Uh-oh, I messed up. And what could I have done better? I should have done these lines first, right? I think that would have been better. Like, like this stupid shit that I did. Move it! Why is it not my? I picked the wrong thing. I picked the wrong button. Anyways, let's see. Brush. Hello, brush. You know what I don't like is when you cannot unselect something. It makes me angry. I'm so angry right now. I know. I'm just. Yeah, I know. I'm used to Storyboard Pro. Like, I just grab shit and move around. Sorry, I should not swear as much. I gotta stop doing that. Dear Lord, they might kick us out like that last time that we were. I don't even remember what we were doing. No, but we got kicked out of the first time we did YouTube. Remember? And oh yeah, that's was it boobs? God damn it. Breastises. How dare you draw? How dare you draw breastises in our terrible, terrible. See this? Even this. I think it's wrong still. I'm overthinking it, but really, I'm just being with this. I mean, this is not a perfect 4 by 3, anyways. But if you were to just do this as a frame, this is yeah, frame within the frame is just pretty obvious. The frame you're framing the characters inside the frame of your camera. It's such a silly thing, but it's a cool like technique. I really love it, and actually, Kurosawa's done it a lot. Yeah, mm, he's amazing at doing crowd shots. I'm gonna tell me when you're done. I don't want to rush you. Okay, so we're like, let's find another. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker. No! Stop it. Stop it, I say. And this time I'm gonna do the way I usually do things, which is weird. But I start with a character because I can use it as a guide. Why can it? Oh, come on, man. Why? See, I can draw now. Entonces let me draw because a selection is made. So no, it's because everything to do with what I did. How dare you? How dare you, madam? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta get going, and then we'll see you. I'll see you at afterwards. I'll talk to you afterwards, and we catch up. Oh. What? Oh, Figma. Yeah, that's what you sent me. I'll look at it. Sorry, I didn't. I woke up and I basically. Oh no! Did I run out of screen? I probably did. I'm gonna move this mofo right there. This thing. Yeah, and I'm probably doing more than I should here. I should practice what I preach. Um, but yeah. So I started with him, and then now I can actually use him as a measurement, as you can see here. Um, I'm gonna move this a little bit further because I don't like you anymore, friend. Get out of here. Go in the corner. You're being castigated. I don't even know if that's a word in English. Spanish, it definitely is. Anyways, um, so yeah, I'm gonna use this. Yeah, let me know please when you leave, Sonia, so I know. And then I'm out of here, bitch. Um, yeah. So like, what I do now is I use this to measure everything else. So this guy's right here, so I know the other fellow is around there. And now all I'm looking is at negative space. It's a good exercise to use. Um, even though the guy is about yeah tall, so I'm probably giving him a bigger head than he needs. And just knowing proportion and stuff like that, and it's good to know. It's things that help, I think. So it ends up like that, and then I can use this guy as to where I'm gonna use put the other guy. See, and it's all silhouettes. Um, I'm just trying to work with silhouettes and see how. And I should pay attention to actually the stream, to be honest, because people have made sent messages, and then I don't pay attention like a dork. So and I want to make sure that I actually answer things when people ask it and not ignore them like a jerk face. Do you hear my chair squeak at all? Good. I will be. Oh, Eric said something to you. You don't have to mute. You don't have to mute, but um. So yeah, I'm just logging in to see if there's any questions. Anybody is saying something, and nope, nobody's saying anything. I don't think we have anybody. Or do we? And that's okay. And I think I'm still learning this stuff, so I'm gonna live chat message to make sure I can see everything. Everything. Okay. So now that I'm setting up everybody, see, I have a landmark. My guys right here. Boom. And then I can actually draw to my heart's content, or at least until just the voices in my head stop talking. Anyways, um, so there's this. This is such a great framing. I love it. I love it so much. And yeah, like I said, this is super. I'm just going super quickly here. Keep in mind also like where the ground is. I'm like looking at here, and the perspective is obviously like very. It's very much like this. I'm kind of drawing a very rough line here. There's how many people? Oh, there's a lot of them. Like I said, he's very good at framing multiple like crowds. He's so good at it. And also, I wonder what he did to like if people started moving and he said, "I said don't move, motherfucker," slaps him. That'd be kind of funny, kind of. I don't know. I mean, Kubrick was a little bit abusive director. Not a little. I don't think that's a good thing because how do you gain trust of people? Even though you're good, you're an abusive a-hole. Like who would who would want to work with you? Even though it's like it is art, but still, Kim, you don't have to be a jerk to people, right, Sonia? Sonia is concentrating, looking at her phone, wondering who is calling her at this time. Sonia, wake up! What are you doing on? What are you doing talking to these guys? I'm just. I know I'm messing with. I know there's four of them, but use the shapes. Like you see how the negative space here between them. That's what I use. Uh, Scusi. Then you have this mound here. That's a nice little um, uh, piece of terrain, if you will, that kind of frames them as well. And you got this fence. Whoops, this fence over here. Hello, fence. I'm not being very accurate with the fence. I'm just looking at the shapes of how they're kind of coming about. And there's some bushes, los bushes in the background. Yeah. Yay. Thank you for subscribing and listening to us. Even though I sound like a total dork sometimes because I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I'm just talking about stupid shit. Oh, here's the. Okay, so now we know the. So I'm looking at the spacing between here and here. I'm so I'm just blocking here now where the frame is. Um, it's about there. I'm just looking at negative space with everything. But okay, yeah, we'll see you in a bit, buddy. Cheers. Okay, now that she's gone, let's do cool down. I'm just kidding. We actually we really enjoyed doing these studies, and it's great because it kind of like creates a library in your head as to a shot library almost. And I think it's very important to have that. Um, it's like same thing with drawing. You build a library of shots that become really uh, part of you as an artist. Like that's what I make. And the cool thing is, see, everybody has a different style of drawing, so you can bring your own style, right? Like it's just it is a lot of work at the beginning when you're trying to learn it, but I think it's one of the most fun parts. Is like you get to play. You're playing around with stuff that already exists, um, but you just have wait, am I messing things up? Let's see. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Let's go over here. Okay, next. Let's see another shot. This one's cool. I can't really tell, like just because of the contrast of the picture right now. It's kind of cool how they use. That's another thing actually that animation doesn't really get to use. Is unfortunately is foreground elements and full focus. I don't know why, to be honest with you, because I think it makes things look nicer. Um, it gives it a gives it depth. You know, keep an eye on the chat. Keep an eye on the chat just in case. Boo-doo-doo. All right. How can I tell? How can I tell? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw very small. This is a bad habit I have as well. I sometimes draw too big, and you're like, dang it, why are you doing that? I need to I need to come down a little bit with my drawing giant, and I'm trying to be too accurate. I think that's one of my issues right now. And you shouldn't be so accurate. It's more about getting the right shapes. Shape language, most important thing that we're looking at here. It's because that's what creates this nice composition that we have on screen. We need to make sure that you kind of have an idea of what you're presenting your idea here, what you're showing. Sorry, I'm like blabbling now. Um, and with nice contrast. And he shot in black and white, which I love black and white film because even if it's in pictures or whatnot, because it the contrast is so much stronger when it comes through. Um, the other guy is almost his size too. Let's see, and I'm gonna draw him a little bit looser. Notice I'm not taking as much time as I did with the other one because that's what happens when you just practice and you start getting looser as the day goes. The more drawing you do in a day, like it just helps you with relaxing with your hand, and your eye gets accustomed to just like you're looking at shapes. Like it doesn't look as good, but I mean, I need to make sure that I get the shapes right. And luckily, I can move things around, so um, if I need to, I can. So I'm just putting yes there because we need to have some to show. Okay, so we have the shapes here, and then we have the big autofocus thing, and the terrain in the background. Just gonna draw quick lines. There's something going on here. Then you have little it comes from around here. And this is the best thing about practicing. You just like the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. Like in the morning, it's I always found it harder, and it's because you're just still waking up. Your brain is still kind of processing things. Coffee hasn't hit, so you can um, just keep practicing because also if you're working on a project right now, what's great about this is that it loosens you up. So when you start, you actually start hitting your marks a lot faster because you feel more loose and relaxed while you're drawing as opposed to like when you start with our coffee. See, like I'm finding it a little bit easier right now to get into the lines. Um, I'm not gonna draw the full frame here, maybe. Yeah, more like here. But it's kind of cool. This out of focus, and you see, you start getting a little bit faster and a little bit faster as the morning goes by. See another frame. Oh, close ups. I found it really funny. I used to work in a project that um, they had they were so adverse towards having the top of heads cut off, which I find really funny to me because the importance is everything that's important in a shot, especially in a shot like this, is the expression. And right now we're just looking at her eyes. Her eyes are the like I'm looking. What is she look? She's really looking deep into this guy's soul, man. It's like it's a very important moment for the audience to see what she's looking at. I without even watching the movie right now, I know they're having a really deep moment right now, and you got to show that on screen. And I mean, Kurosawa was a master at showing the shit. It's so good. But look at the lighting. Oh, so good. Hair is like boom, boom, boom. I'm trying not to be too detailed because that's where you start getting caught up in shit. Yikes. And then I'm doing it again. And sometimes you have no, you miss out. But one of the things I remember I miss out like on when I'm boarding and stuff. Because you just set up the eyeballs and everything. And then sometimes you have them looking this way. You just got to be careful. Like you make sure where the eye direction is. And I'll go back to this later when I have everything um, more built, I guess. And again, for a storyboard, I'm going way too detailed. But I like looking at studying the lighting on it. So I know I just do it really simple. See, like do this line shape thing. Ding 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 ding. You don't have to go full crazy on it. And really, even the shape of the head, just make sure you get the around the idea. But what you want to do is understand the lighting in the shot. It's like that this now her lips are gonna be casting a shadow. This is not a great drawing, by the way, because I'm going pretty quickly. But I'm going actually more after the shadow more than anything. No, I don't want those legs. If you actually see the shape, and that's a shadow from her nose that's coming down. I'm trying to remember the name of this part of the lip. There's a little thing that connects here, like the lip. So there's a name for it, but it doesn't really matter right now for this. Just want to make sure that the shape of the nose is somewhere in there, and that we know where the shadow's coming from. Like and I usually draw the line only in like the Terminator of the line, not Arnold, the Terminator. But this is kind of like I'm concentrating more on just the shadow right now because I want to see how everything is working. Terrible drawing morning, but that's okay. I just wanted to see the shadow here. I really like lighting. It makes things more moody. Makes them very. Um, it adds so much depth to a shot. There's very little here. Terrible drawing morning. Anyways, just to show you that when you're framing something, what is the important thing in the shot? Um, this guy's eyebrows. Is it this guy's eyebrows? I think. Oh boy, because he's all dark. Just go dark. Yeah. Anyways, that gives you an idea. It's like contrast of shape. It's great. The light is just hitting her. Like she's deeply looking into this guy's eyeball. I'm gonna get rid of this drawing now because I hate it, and it's um, you know I just wanted to play around with, but that's okay to have crappy drawings. You need to have them. Sad to say, but you need to get rid of them. The faster you get rid of them, right? No, I did a wrong thing here. Um, gotta move on. These are amazing shots. Again with lighting. If we notice here, I'm gonna widen this. This really emphasizes the mood. It's like she's definitely not happy, but it's so subtle. It's so nice. Like these are things that we should look into and study as to why it works, especially in whatever film that you love. Okay, this shot here. Holy crap! Let me widen this. Look how beautiful this is. And again, the master of of just composing shots with uh with a lot of with crowds. There are just so many elements. Okay, so let's take a look at what is working here. Okay, the best thing about this shot is, I think, is just how everybody's positioned. So you have and you I think of it as shapes. So you have this shape of crowds. You got the little mound here. You got another shape of guys here. Then you have another shape of crowds here where there's peers, right? You got one, two, oops. And it's very deliberate because we looking at this, and this is kind of like the focus, right? Because it's at the top of the hill, and this is the actual funeral pyre, like they or the people that died. If you haven't seen Seven Samurai, it's a beautiful movie. It's like my top 10, 100%. Okay, and then you see the crowds here. Another, so I'm just like blocking out, and this is literally blocking when they block things in film, and they're actually blocking the shot. It's meaning how you're going to compose everybody in this shot, and then you literally this is blocking. right? This is blocking your shot, and you have a whole bunch of crowds right here, bunch of heads. And it's cool because now you separated everything, and now you have your frame. It's beautiful frame. So now I'm gonna grab this. I'm not gonna draw everything because there's a lot of detail. I'm just studying the shot. I want to look at the shot as the simplest way possible. We want to look at it everything very fuzzy first, and then go into the detail. Because when we start going with the detail, which I do all the time at the beginning, and then I break myself away from it, is that when you look at things fussy, you can see the shape better. You can see the composition better, and that's exactly what I've done here. Is if I actually look at the this frame right now, I'm gonna be wide, and I'm looking at the shot here. I'm gonna squint my eyes and see, and just look at the shapes. Forget about them being people. Just look at the shapes that they create, and then I put it down like I have here. And now, once you've done that, you can make a new layer if you're working in Photoshop or whatever. You can actually start building up on it, right? So now you have the characters here. I'm not gonna go fully, but obviously, I'm just going by shape. And then we have another head here. But you can actually even carve it out. Now you're carving out of the blocks. Like all these shapes that you made, now you start to carve your characters out, basically. Okay, what are they doing? And I'm keeping this very small still because I don't want to get into the crazy details yet. Like I think these things are kind of melting, but you know that these guys are next, like that guy is behind them. And then now you have this head here, and I'm looking at these shapes. See here? I'm kind of like drawing them darker. And then whoop, those other shapes, and again emphasizing on looking at everything with a fuzzy eye, with your eye squinting, and then going into the not quite details, but now you're carving out. Think of it as a piece of wood, and then you're carving chunks out of a chunk of wood, like because we did block it, right? We did block it out, so now we know how much space it takes. This was the space. I mean, I'm not exactly accurate. If I were to go in, I realize that there's people here, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's kind of blurry, but I think there might be some people there. I don't know if they're dead, though. I don't remember. I have to watch the movie again. Regardless, again, we're still looking at the shapes. I'm just looking at the negative shapes right now, even the little gaps. Look at them. I'm gonna do this just to kind of like, you know, make sure we see them. We blocked them out. Boom. And now we still have this. And we look at the distance between everything. Boom. I'm almost there, but not quite. I think I need to move things a little bit. But we use the honoring. I think they put their sword right through in their grave. So important. Now we look at this shape that we did earlier. So now these guys are like, I got these lines wrong, so I can just go back and this is a great exercise. I love doing this in the morning. Because now by the time I finish this, I can actually go back to. I have um, a little contract doing illustrations, so now I can go back and rough out things, and I actually will feel way more relaxed when I'm drawing things because I already just loosened up this morning, right? So this guy is obviously looking back down here, and then his spear. They're kneeling. Okay, and I'm looking at shapes again. This guy is right behind him. I'm not gonna be exactly accurate. I'm looking at shapes. Again, this other guy. But now I can see where the spears are coming, right? This guy's slightly a little bit angled, like very so slightly. This guy's behind. So I'm gonna darken it up a bit, just so we can tell the difference between them. Right. Boom. Not quite sure what's going on here. I think it's just. And now we start on the next crowd. So you can start bit by bit, build a shot. And that's why it's so important again um, to do your thumbnails, because if you start working straight ahead, you're gonna come across a lot of issues, especially when you cleaned everything up and you're like, ah, dang it, like I put too much work on it, and now it's like I have to redo it, and we get lazy sometimes. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Um, uh, People go through some of these things and then they go, oh, fuck, I don't want to redo the whole thing again, and they just leave it as is, and it's not as good as it could be, which kind of sucks. But this technique will help you to mitigate that. And I think, which, yeah, I think it's this knee. But see, again, I'm working on shape, and it's kind of hard to tell. I have this friggin' arrow here. So what I'm gonna do is just make the quick shapes. We're not too worried about. Okay. And when in the animation, the cool thing about this is that if you watch how Genndy Tartakovsky does crowd shot, I love the way he does it. It's like they don't need to move, for one. And two, you're using simple shapes that you can tell what's who's what. So if you were to do this in animation, you can do these guys in the background and keep them as silhouette. Um, because the important thing is that you're seeing is that they're all honoring this person right here, right? They're all honoring, bowing. These guys gave their life to protect their village, and the best thing you could do is honor these guys. The closer you get to camera, you can do a little bit more, you can put a bit more effort into it. Like for animation, is like you can, the closer to camera, the more detail you're gonna see. Further away, the fuzzier it's gonna be, and that's just kind of like how cameras work. So, I mean, you can make it so you focus in on the back depending on what you want to see. But again, detail, don't get too crazy on it unless you're actually doing an illustration. Obviously, like that's a different story. Every application has a different, or you can use it for something different. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot. I don't even know how they got so many people to be in the crowd. Dear Lord, I can't tell this. Oh yeah, that guy's bowing. His head is down. Had little man buttons here, and see with these ones in the foreground, I can do a little bit more detail. This guy here standing up a bit more. Yeah, whole village. It's like, goddamn, dude, you gave your life for this. Okay, yeah, maybe I made this guy too big, but that's okay. Mm, fragments around there. So yeah, silhouette. This is how he composes groups. Um, well, we have about 8 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to a simpler shot, maybe. Oh, this is a nice shot too. There's a lot of beautiful shots. Again, doing long shots like that, like the silhouette is the important thing that you're showing. So, yep, these guys are top of the hill on horses. Holy shit, what's about to happen? I really recommend seeing this film. If you haven't, just look at the lighting on this. Again, why I love black and white. Um, this is pretty amazing. Like you got to make sure, and animation doesn't use lighting as much, unfortunately, because I get it. It's a little bit pain about the composite. There's a lot of factors. Moving things around, it's like, but if you're doing still shots, man, like take advantage of it. It's again, a lot of really great animation artists have done it. Like Gendy has done stuff like this, and I think he's done it on um he did it on oh my god, I'm blanking out dinosaur, Primal. If I gotta look it up, but it's like we can use a lot of film techniques in animation. We just forgot to do so, and I think we should bring it back. And I think that's what will make the art stronger. Um, when you put a little bit more of maybe more of the craft in there. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I want to say thank you for all those who came and watched me draw, and Sonia. I appreciate the time that you guys take to look at our videos. It is a little janky still because I'm still figuring. It's my second time actually showing the streaming by myself. Just because Sonia is busy with some meetings, and there's going to be days where I'm going to be busy with meetings, and she will be doing the drawing. So we'll just go back and forth, but we're going to be um, exploring not just film studies, but we want to be exploring as well, like just practice drawing in the morning but before we start working. So just getting all loosened up, looking at shapes, like getting, in the morning we're all groggy. We just want to wake up before we can start, creating. And I think the best way to do it is just by drawing, just getting it out of your system. But I think it's for you guys, for everybody to do this, whether you're beginner or professional. This will strengthen your core skills and yeah, that's about it, everybody. I have not much to say. I just don't want to blabber for the next few minutes. So I'm going to leave you here, and I hope you had a good time either drawing alongside of us, or if you're wondering what the website is here, it's Film Grab. I use it all the time for film studies, and it's a good idea to do it in the morning. Like I said, it's either this or I also use Earth's World. I always have trouble saying it. Earth's World, and this is the website, and it's great for getting tons of caricatures of people. So take the time in the morning, 20 minutes to an hour, really, like that's all you need while you're having your coffee, while you're just trying to wake up. Just draw, and you see the benefits in time um, of what you can do. Like it's amazing what you can learn, how much better you can get by doing this every day for a month, 2 months. um, you just got to keep doing it. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming, and